world where sports take center stage, four voices rise above the noise. Welcome to the Unfiltered Sports Podcast, where raw meets real, honesty has no off-season, and nothing gets sugar-coated. Hosted by Todd, Matty, Dominick, and Randy. It's your weekly dose of unapologetic truth, gut-busting comedy, and hard-hitting analysis. From recaps to pick'ems, no filters, no excuses, just sports the way it was meant to be. This is the Unfiltered Sports Podcast.
Hey, welcome into the Unfiltered Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Todd Fox, on the Heedy Network as we get it going on week 9. We're at the midway point. Happy trade deadline to all of you out there, football fans, as we get going. And we're going to get into the week 10 pick'em. Stick around for that after the recaps. But first off, I am Todd Fox once again, and to my right is Matty Matt. How you doing, friend?
I've had better days, man. My Cowboys, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, he's good. And then Dom is missing tonight. He's at the Ducks game. He'll be back next week, but we got his picks. Never fear. The Dominator will be here. Next up to his right, if he was here, is Randy, producer to the stars. How you doing, man?
You know what? I'm actually doing pretty good this weekend because, man, I don't know if I could have handled 3 weeks in a row fucking down there in the butthole, man. But so thank you for that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that as we move forward on our picks, and we'll actually let you know what's going on. But first, before we do each and every week, we always like to get the show kicked off literally with where we were right and where we were wrong. Just one quick hitter of each to show you how brilliant we are and then how stupid we are. So I'll get it started here first off. And where I was right, I picked my Hawks, and my Hawks dominated again, got a big dub. Where I was wrong, and I took a fat loss on this one, this would probably cost me the week in the pick'ems. I picked the Raiders, and the Raiders did me Raider style. So there's where I was right and wrong.
Left it silver and black, didn't they?
They sure did. Matty Matt, where were you right? Where were you wrong? As he's okay. Where were you right? Where were you wrong, Matt?
Oh, shit. My bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah, add him on there.
There we go. My bad. My video dropped. All right. So where I was wrong, for sure, I was wrong by picking the Cowboys. I'm just going to start off right there. I should have known. Where I was right, I picked Seattle to win. And God dang it, they blew them out, man. I picked them to win. Yeah. I stole yours, Todd.
Hey, they win on jerseys alone. God, those are so sexy.
They are, dude. Just go to them full time again, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah,
just get a road alternate and let's fucking go, huh?
Yep, Tampa Bay.
You love them jerseys, didn't you?
I love it, dude. Dude, I waited 20 years for them to bring it back, bro. They literally went over 20 years for them to bring back the logo and everything. So whatever. Randy, where were you right? Where were you wrong?
Well, where I was wrong was, man, what a dumb shit. I picked the Giants. What the fuck?
That's a bad one.
Harsh. But you know where I was right? I picked the Cardinals.
You know what, man?
Man. And we'll talk about that one as we get along. So that's our quick hitter. We're going to talk trade deadline as it affects the teams. So if you're waiting on the Jets trades or Cowboys, when we get to those teams, we'll talk about it. The Seahawks, the same thing. It was a very light trade deadline in the NFL today. There was some news today going out there, as we'll get to in all these games. Mike McDaniels for the Dolphins, we learned earlier in the week that he's going to stick around as coach. And he'll play out the rest of the season. They'll have a new coach next year, but they did fire the GM. So going into that game on Thursday, fellas, the Ravens took on the Dolphins. Lamar Jackson's return, and Lamar Jackson didn't disappoint. The Dolphins did everything wrong. There was some laps. I mean, they looked like, I don't know if you guys saw in that game losing 28-6, but there was a chance for them to get back in the game. And on fourth down, they threw to the end zone, and the receiver stopped like 10 yards before the route. And the look on McDaniel's face and Tua said it all. Guys, I know Randy's been saying it this entire time. The Dolphins are in shambles. Matt, do you agree? And thoughts on this game? It was a stinker on Thursday.
Oh, it was a horrible game. It could have been a lot better. I know the Miami won the week before in a shocker, so a lot of people may have thought that they may have came back and been a good team, but man, they looked horrible. They looked horrible, and they're done. I'm surprised. What's his name? McDaniels still has a job. I ain't gonna lie to you, because his team is just rattling, bro. They don't look good at all, and it also baffles me that Jalen Waddle didn't get traded.
Yeah, that was another guy.
That was going to be my.
I thought he was going to get traded.
Yep.
So, what do you guys think? Do you think it was the right idea for them to keep McDaniel in there the rest of the year?
Honestly, what are they going to do? I mean, they fired the GM, so the new GM's going to come in. He's going to want to put his stamp on the team. So right now, whether you keep McDaniels or whatever, he's a lame duck coach. So all the Dolphins have to do is have another shitty year. Something could happen to Tua. They put in a backup, and McDaniels is gone regardless. So it doesn't matter. He's a lame duck coach. He's getting 1 year because the fucking ownership probably likes the guy, but the new GM's going to want his due, because there's no way this GM's going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go down with the fucking pass regime. He's going to want his own. He's going to want his coaches. He's going to want his coach. That coach is going to bring in his own staff, and this new GM's going to start building the Dolphins the way he sees it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Waddle's traded in the offseason, dude.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to purge some players because the culture's got to change, and whether they decide to go, young or I mean, not young, they're going to go young.
And they're going to have to eat that Tua contract. So they're going to have to play him regardless, or if they cut him, that's a massive freaking.
Yeah, they're going to wind up taking a huge hit. So, with that being said, as I'm trying to do something at the same time right here. Hold on.
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to add one more banner, but we'll be one banner short. So let's move on, as I didn't do that right. I didn't do the first one right, but so that's why you're the producer to the stars, and I shouldn't do it. But the Bears. Stop, Bears.
Stop, Bears.
Mario was probably super happy with this game, as the Bears come back twice in this game, down 2 touchdowns a couple times. They had the lead a couple times. I mean, this was back and forth. I mean, unlike last week where we had a bunch of blowouts, this week was a more balanced. You had some really tight games and some really big blowouts, but this one was a surprisingly good game. Listen, 10-7 in the first quarter, 10-10 in the or 10 points scored each in the second quarter, 14 by the Bears in the third quarter, 7 for the Bengals, 16 and 15 in the fourth quarter. So there wasn't a dull moment in this game. The Bears erased a big deficit and scored a touchdown because guys rather hit with their body than wrap up. And all kinds of numbers in this game, guys. Flacco, Randy, 31 of 47, 470 yards,
almost
4
touchdowns. Yards, bro.
That was a great game.
Higgins and Chase
I
went
think
off.
the Jets could put 500 yards up in back-to-back games.
Yeah.
That was an excellent game.
You almost had 1,000 yards total offense for both teams.
That's insanity.
Thoughts on this one, man? 47-42. What a game.
I mean, yeah, that's all. I mean, that's all you can say. I mean, fuck. I mean, Flacco, it seems like that guy's just turning back the clock, bro.
Yeah.
And you know what sucks? The Jets used to have him. Jets used to have him, Sam Darnold, fucking who else we used to have?
Jeez.
Yeah, bro. But dude, like the Bengals, man, like if they had a defense, they could probably be a playoff contender. I'm not sold on them. Chicago, again, they may make the playoffs, but that defense, like it's a little shaky. It's a little suspect. Like I wouldn't call it Super Bowl contending defense. That's for damn sure.
I mean, it's true. Matt, what did you think about this marathon game?
I honestly thought that was one of the greatest games this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. It was very entertaining. You had a lot of offense. And I got to give kudos to Joe Flacco for him being like 40 plus years old and for him to have a game like that, over 400 something yards. I think he had 4 touchdowns. Kept them close. They could have won. It's just that defense, man. The Bengals defense might be worse than ours. I don't know if it's worse than ours. They're pretty bad. They're just as bad as us. So they're the only reason why they lost that game, the defense, because he gave them a lot of opportunities to win, and he put them in position to win. It's just Caleb Williams hit that 50-yard bomb the last minute and just sealed the game.
It's poor tackling, but I'll say Caleb Williams the last couple of weeks has done quarterback things, which I didn't think he was capable of.
I know you did. You did it.
I'm not going to give him his flowers until he does it against a good.
You got to give him his flowers, man. Look at what he's doing.
But he is playing a lot better than I thought. The Bears are actually looking like an offensive team. I'm used to them just 3 downs and punt, So, but disappointment for the Bengals guys is they could have gotten themselves with a win over the Jets. No offense, Randy, and a win against the Bears. They would have been 5-4 with an opportunity, a game and a half back of the Steelers. Instead, their season's pretty much over, dude. So I think the only thing they have left is to get some fantasy points for us. Real quick, I actually jumped the gun. I false started a bit. I forgot to have Randy sum up the week. So if you could, Randy, take it away. Yeah, I jumped the gun, bro. I was trying to perfect everything else. My bad.
I wasn't even paying attention either. Well, I just rolled along with you guys. Producer star, you fired.
It was a hey,
all right, here we go. All right. There we go. For the viewers here, for the weekly standings, in first place, our buddy Rob, tie-breaking it, going 10-4, beating Mario, who also went 10-4. Hold on. Mateo, get the hell off my screen. And in third place, we got a 3-way tie here, really. It's Eric Ward, Omar Alacantar in fourth, Coach Mateo in fifth, all at 9-5, and Matt Mativier down there at sixth place in the butthole at 8-6. For the host for the weekly picks, in first place by tiebreaker, Dominick at 9-5. Matty comes in at second at 9-5. And tiebreaker here, Todd and I at 8-6. But thank you, Todd, for saving me for a third week in a row, because that would have pissed me off. All right. Overall, I believe we have some changes here, but Coach Mateo, your lead, sir, is not safe, and you better get your head out your booty, because Omar's right behind you. Coach Mateo's at 92-41. The reason there's a bit of difference here, like I said last week, Coach Mateo forgot to send in a certain game earlier in the season, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah.
But Omar's right behind him at 92-42. Mario in third place. I think he took a jump from, I believe, either fourth or fifth in the third this week, going 86-48. Eric taking fourth at 85-49. In fifth is Matt Mativier at 85-49. And Rob's still down there in the butthole, but man, a couple of good weeks have put him right back in this thing at 84-45. And for the host, in first place, Dominick Lorenz by tiebreaker at 88-46. Todd drops down to second at 88-46. Man, I'm right there in third place, but holy shit, that week I fucking got stupid. Put Matt right back in the mix of things to get to the bottom. So I'm at 78-56, and Matt's 76-58. Could this be the final week he's in the butthole?
Oh, yeah.
We'll
I
see.
started in the butthole all year. I'm catching up.
All year, dude, man.
Jesus.
This was only the second time ever. I'm going to brag, since Dominick's not here to brag about himself. It's only the second time ever since we've been doing this show I've been in the butthole. So, man, only one last year, one this year.
It was looking like I was going to take 3 weeks in a row. I was so pissed. I was like, fuck, dude. I even put it in the viewers chat, like, here we go.
I saved
That's why we do tiebreakers.
Them Cardinals, baby. Woo! Baby, how about it?
Stupid Cardinals.
Cardinals.
All right, so moving on, we had the Vikings traveling into Detroit. This was one that I think we pretty much all got wrong on this one. The Lions did not play good at all. They're very average in this game, losing at home 27-24. They were like a 7-point favorites in this game, but the Vikings played keep away. And for the second time this year, I watched a bit of this game. McCarthy looked really comfortable in the pocket and looked like an NFL quarterback. The other games that he's played before the injury, he looked really pedestrian, really much like a rookie. But boy, did he show up he did, like Tamir 20 said. And the Vikings still went on the road and keep their playoff hopes alive.
They definitely stole one, man. I don't think anyone outside of Vikings fans expected that, because the Lions were heavily favored coming into that game. I think they were plus 75 or plus 8. I can't remember exactly, but for a divisional game, that's pretty heavily favored. And kudos to McCarthy, man. He came in poised. He had a really solid game, and the defense of the Vikings shut down that high offensive, explosive offense for the Lions. So it was a very shocking win, and kudos to the Vikings.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I remember they were flipping back and forth on the red zone, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. I was like Todd said, I was like, man, McCarthy looks like a fucking vet out there right now, dude.
Yep.
And the Vikings, man, not the Vikings, excuse me, the Lions, you know what? As good as they've been since Campbell took over, they tend to have some fucking games like this every once in a while, dude. And if it's not just just maybe playing down to the opponent or just having a bad day, it's fucking Campbell making some stupid fucking decisions.
Yeah, they were pretty bad, and Mateo's waiting for the injury. We'll get to that when we get to the game.
We will.
But yeah,
it was bad though.
Tough loss though for the Lions. I think outside the East, or actually I would say you take the Buccaneers and the Eagles right now, and then you take pretty much the Central with the now you can add the Bears because they're right there. The Vikings are pretty decent. The Central's very respectable. Outside of the Cardinals, that's the best in the West. I mean, the NFC is wide open, but there's a lot of contending football teams. A lot of good competitive balance moving forward in the NFC. And that takes us to a surprise team in the NFC. The Carolina Panthers, which I don't have a slide for this one, so I apologize. That
ruined everyone's parlay.
Carolina Panthers guys have won 5 out of the last 6.
The week I don't pick them.
They go into Green Bay, and Green Bay is now essentially 5-3, 5-2-1. And Green Bay could move the ball on Sunday. They just couldn't move it into the red zone and beyond. And then they missed a kick or two, and the Panthers played keep away the rest of the way. I mean, are the Panthers, in your opinion, guys, turning the table a little bit, and they're ahead of schedule on that rebuild?
Go ahead, Randy.
I would just say slightly. I just think it comes down to coaching. I think they're a really well coached team. That defense is a lot better than people give them credit for. The secondary is really good. I think. They've had some games where they maybe not played their best, but that's a football team on the rise, man. If they can add some pieces, draft, really well over the next couple years, dude, watch out for the Panthers and maybe, give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a run for their money, if not take over that division. Shit, they're playing some decent ball this year for a team that's fucking shouldn't be doing shit.
I'm with you, man. I think they're peaking. I don't know if they hit that peak yet as far as ahead of schedule, but they are playing some really good football, and Bryce Young is actually looking pretty solid. I mean, he's coming along, so good for them. I did not expect that game to go that way. It was a low-scoring game, and also, too, when Green Bay lost Kraft, who was actually done for the season, their tight end, probably his go-to weapon, that pretty much changed I can't get the word out.
trajectory.
It changed up everything up for the Green Bay. So, and then
Todd,
that defense,
you know who
man.
their head coach is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
He
doing
spent 13 years with you suckers.
Oh yeah.
And you guys weren't letting that guy go nowhere anytime soon for a while.
Well, he paid his dues, so I mean, like he's doing it right now. I still think Bryce Young still has a lot of room to grow. I'm not thrilled with the dude, but he's not turning the ball over like he was last year. And they're
That's
getting
key, brother. That is key. When you're trying to develop a young quarterback, like eventually them touchdowns and shit, those will come once things really start clicking. But man, if you can teach them early to not turn the fucking ball over, man, that is crucial to developing a quarterback, bro. Because once they start turning the ball over, I mean, that confidence just goes pow.
Absolutely.
I mean, it still could have won the game though.
No, yeah. The run game with Dowd out there, man. That guy's been killing it. He had 130 yards. He helped sustain a lot of those drives. So you got a good running back to bail you out like that. That's good. But how long that can last before they start stacking the box? He's gonna have to throw.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do like what they're doing. That'll move us on to the next game, and this is the Chargers, the Los Angeles Harbaughs take on touchdown Titans.
I really feel like this was close. Shit.
Yeah, this was another game, guys. Like you were saying, Randy, very close. Titans go to
I was getting irritated at this game for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing: we're talking about Bryce Young, trying to make that next step in year 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many years have we been saying, hey, man, Herbert's got to make that next step? Like he shows all the weapons.
He should have already made it, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like bullish on this guy. Like I want to root for the guy and say, okay, he's the guy now. But then he does something stupid. And then this game, like you said, was uncomfortably close. He was only 19 of 29, 250, 2 touchdowns. He was their leading rusher. So maybe the lack of a running game.
I mean, I was hard on him last year on this show, man, because I've been saying it for a while. This guy needs to prove something. Like he's only one. I think he's been to one playoff game or something like that. Or
he has no playoff wins.
Yeah, none. And even right now, like I thought Harbaugh was supposed to be this guru, and the Chargers are decent, but Justin Herbert looked better earlier on in his career than he does now.
I will give you that. That's a great point. He did look better in his career early. But let me ask you this question, Randy. Would you take him on your team right now?
Oh, fuck yeah, because he can throw the ball forward.
He can throw it forward.
I still even though I like to troll the Chargers and their fan base, I still think Justin Herbert is a really solid quarterback. I really do. I think he can take his team to at least AFC Championship. I don't know if he can take them to a Super Bowl. A lot of key factors will have to factor in, but I still think he's easily a top 15, maybe top 20 quarterback in the NFL. With that being said, this game was really close, man. This game was really close. So
fucking close.
Man, kudos to the Titans, bro. Kudos to the Titans. They hung in there. I mean, they could have won that game.
Come out swinging and playing fast, man.
Yeah. I say this about Herbert, though. Like I said last week, I think the Broncos are a year, ahead of schedule, and they're right behind. I think the Broncos are where the Chargers should be, and that's concerning if you're a Charger fan. Like if the Chargers can't get wins soon, or change it, because Harbaugh was supposed to change the narrative of the same old Chargers. They're going to choke. They're going to do this. So far, I haven't seen anything change. They've had those Charger moments. The Chargers are going to Charger, and that's concerning if I'm a Chargers fan, dude. Like he's the coach. Yeah, he's got discipline on this team, but they're still getting injured a lot. Herbert's still underperforming. They still have no run game, and they're still charging. So
they're still charging.
That's just my opinion on that.
Yeah, I feel you.
And then you had a good game. This was one that was a replay of a Super Bowl
really good game
a few years ago. Again, like you guys have been saying on this show, like who the fuck are the Falcons, right? And like we blast them when they don't show up, and all of a sudden they look like world beaters. And in this game, Penix looked really good, but so did Drake May. And man, this game came down to a missed extra point. And there was still a lot of time left to where the Falcons had another shot, but they couldn't come through. I feel bad because not only do I have him on my fantasy team, but London went off in this game. 3 touchdowns in a losing effort. But again, guys, the winning teams good teams find a way to win. And the Patriots, Randy said it in the preseason, they are a good team. God damn it. 7-2.
He called it. I'll give you that, Randy. I'll give you your flowers. You're the only one that called it this year.
What do you think about how they're playing, Randy?
No, man, it's on point. I didn't know. I'll be real. I didn't think they'd be this good, this far ahead without a fucking true number 1 wide receiver. I don't view Diggs. I don't know if he's playing, but I haven't really watched that much of the Patriots, but other than through highlights. But I mean, they seem to be a little further ahead of schedule than I thought they would be. I just believe in Mike Vrabel. That's the fucking dude I wanted for the Jets. Like I knew in my heart of hearts that he was never coming here, that he was the Patriots guy all along. Once he got fired from Tennessee, that it was fucking Patriots or bust. And I just fucking knew once he got a hold of that franchise, dude, man. I knew he was going to turn it around. I saw what he did in Tennessee. They didn't let him cook long enough, and now he's going to turn around and do it in New England. And he's going to be I think he's going to be better than Bill Belichick.
Ooh.
Because guess what? He's going to do it without Tom Brady.
Ooh.
And Drake May ain't no Tom Brady. Drake May's good, but he ain't no Tom Brady, bro.
That right. Okay, if Drake May and Vrabel can get a ring. Okay, maybe you're saying something. Until then, I don't know. But I will say this though. I was going to make a comment. Timor 20 did make a point. Falcons are kind of a fraudulent team.
We've been saying on this show, they're one of those teams like, who the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Like one week they show up, oh, okay, and like this week, oh man, you almost beat the Patriots, and then fucking a couple of weeks ago, you got smacked around by the Panthers. Now I know we gave the Panthers their flowers, but at the beginning of the season, most of us thought the Panthers weren't worth a food stamp. So like, let's you know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
Yeah. And Mateo, I have him in 2 of my fantasy leagues, Drake May, but I don't start him.
What? And I agree. I think May is fantastic. He looks like that prototypical West Coast quarterback from back in the day. Man. He could throw on the run. His passing has been tremendously accurate. And the thing I think the Patriots, the thing I think the Vrabel factor, to go along to both of your points, guys, is the fact that defensively the Patriots look Belichickian. They look really good when he played there.
So focus now.
Yeah, they look like a team where you can't push them around. I think when Brady left from that era that Belichick was still there, they look like an easy opponent. Now it's like not so much.
No, they're back on even if the Jets were even decent right now, the Patriots are back in that spot to like, fuck, here we go.
Yeah, there's just a new rendition of them, really.
Yes, sir.
So now that moves us on to Dominick's team that dominated in the Big Apple. The Giants take on the Niners. Mac Jones again. That must be one hell of a turf toe, guys. I mean, damn, that was missed most of the season already. Like, god damn.
I know. I was just talking to a Niner fan at work about this stuff. I'm like, is Purdy ever coming back?
Yeah,
I don't think he is.
And the Niners stood pat, which is something that I'm not used to them doing. So I'm very happy with that. But they made it look easy, even with all those injuries. Again, the Giants put up 24 points, but Mac Jones was efficient. McCaffrey was a McCaffrey, and the Niners did Niners things. So Niners go to 6-3, a good record before coming home. We'll talk about who they played. But man, Niners over the Giants. Were you guys impressed with this game in the Big Apple?
I was, because Vegas had this game very close, actually. So I thought it was going to be closer because, Vegas know everything. And but no, Frisco did what they were supposed to do. And they, even despite being injured, they took care of business. And the Giants, despite their record, isn't an easy pushover team anymore now that they got quarterbacking now. Yeah. now that he's quarterbacking, they're not a pushover team. If it was Russell Wilson, you got him. but yeah, so there was a very impressive win for the Niners. I give them credit, especially being that they're so injury riddled.
You kidding me? I picked the Giants. Of course, I'm shocked that the Giants lost. I got nothing, man. I'm stupid.
Vegas, that's what I'm saying. Vegas had them at, like, I think they was only favored by 2.5. Frisco.
Really?
Yeah, it was a close game.
Yeah, it is a road game.
I will say this too, to go to Dom's point, usually West Coast teams going to extreme East Coast on a 10 o'clock don't do that good. But this year's been different. Obviously, Seattle's won 11 straight road games. The Niners look good on the East Coast. So it is what it is. But last thing on this game, if I'm a Niners fan, dude, I don't want Purdy standing the whole game with a turf toe. Why is his ass out there in the first place? And if he's out there, why isn't he in a wheelchair? Why are you putting pressure on that toe? Come on,
sure he never come back.
Yeah. Why you giving them crap, man? Why you giving them crap?
Because they're the Niners and I hate him.
I know you do.
Now let's move on to Randy's secondary team. This was a shocker right here, guys. Colts and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is right when we thought they were done and they were going to start coming back to the pack. They've won 2 or 3 in a row. They're now 5-3. The Colts fall to 7-2. If you look at Daniel Jones's numbers, 31 of 50, 342 and a tutty, but he had 3 picks, 2 of which I don't think were his fault. They were deflections. But as a team, guys, they had 6 turnovers. When you lose the turnover battle 6-1, and still at the end of the game, folks, if you didn't watch it, they actually had an opportunity to recover the onside kick to try to have a shot at tying the game, but the 2 Colts knocked into each other and knocked the ball out of bounds. They had the ball. So despite 6 turnovers, guys, the Colts only lose by a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. All I gotta say is this, man. It's like it was a bad fucking day at the office for the Colts, man. It's like them dominant weeks can't last forever. I mean, you're eventually bound to hit a wall. I mean, they're not like a superstar team, but they're a pretty good fucking ball team, man. But it's just like I said, bad day at the office.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that defense for the Steelers kind of looked like the old Steelers defense of the days of future past, you know what I'm saying? So they actually shut down Jonathan Taylor. He didn't have a great game. Daniel Jones didn't have a great game. Like you said, it caused 6 turnovers. So that defense really riddled that explosive offensive team. And you're gonna have those games like that, So let's see how they're gonna bounce back from it. That's all I think. It was a good game for the Steelers.
Pittsburgh, a tough place to play too, especially for a dome team.
Yeah, I mean, but still, I mean, we've seen this defense. We keep saying, man, they're too old. They're making mistakes. They can't cover no more. They can't rush. And yet, like you guys said, they look like the old Steelers for whatever reason this week, man. They caused turnovers. So very interesting because now Steelers are back in the hunt for things. The Colts come back a little bit, but some people still say that they're not the class of the AFC, but they're up there.
Mm-hmm.
And another team that's maybe not the class of the AFC, but they're up there is the Denver Broncos, who improved to 7-2 over the Texans in Houston as they beat the Texans 18-15. This game was ugly with a capital U. The Broncos were pretty much asleep to the fourth quarter on offense. And one thing I'll say before I throw it over to you, gentlemen, did you not see the hit that Stroud took, his head bouncing off the turf, man, that knocked him out of the game?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I saw him walking. I saw him get help. They were walking him off, but I didn't actually see what happened.
That man, that head went, blah.
Damn.
Yeah,
it was
bro.
bad.
His left hand was doing the Tua. Like,
God, no
I
shit.
saw as soon as he hit the floor and it bounced out, like his head bounced on the ground like that. Oh, he was done. He was done. And
go
ahead, Randy.
Oh no, I'm just saying he's done for a month.
Yeah.
I mean, if his finger did that, he's 4 games easy.
Oh, easily. And it's It's unfortunate, but things happen in the NFL. But I think after that injury, it was downhill from there because they actually kept it very interesting. They shut down the Broncos' explosive offense, and Jesus Christ, look what happens when you play the Cowboys. You just go crazy, and then when you play a good team that has a good defense, what happened? You look like an actual real reality football team, and that's what happened. And Jesus Christ, so kudos. Shut up, Todd. Shut up. Texans did great. Texans did great shutting down that explosive offense. It just annoys me, man. Moving on.
I just gotta say, man.
Hey, don't be so disrespectful, okay? Hey, don't be so disrespectful, okay?
It's so annoying seeing these teams just ball on us. Anyways, I'll wait.
Randy.
No, sorry.
Stop it, Randy.
I got where are we at? I got distracted by I went back and watched that CJ Stroud injury.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Are we still on that game?
Yeah, that's the injury.
Yeah, we're still on that game.
The NFL does not like to see, obviously. So that was a tough one.
No kid, man. Yeah, that was poor guy. Hope he's fucking be all right. But no, this game, this is one of those games. It's like, man, like, where were these Texans at the beginning of the season? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then for the Broncos, it's like, man, it's like they're like I know I do agree that they are about a year ahead of themselves, especially in the development of Bo Nix. I believe, like, I'm with you on that one, Todd. But they're also, it feels like when you got games like this, it's like I said, now what was this? Was this the real Texans, or was this just the Broncos who, like we said, are a little ahead of themselves, but are just like, just not quite there. They're trying to do something, but they just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just saw it, brother.
I will say this, though, real quick. We got to give credit to Sean Payton. When he first took over the Broncos and they had a horrible season, and Russell Wilson just signed that massive contract. He got traded, signed that massive contract, and everyone's saying, look what he's doing to his team. He's splitting the team up. Look how he's treating his superstar quarterback, blah, blah, blah. The next year, they get rid of Wilson. He trusts a rookie quarterback. They start developing, and then all of a sudden, right now, last year, they turned into a powerhouse defense, and right now, they're sitting at 7. I think they're 7-2.
7-2, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Sean Payton. You got to give him credit. He know what he's doing.
Yeah, I have to agree. For them to be 7-2 and they're not there yet, like they don't have an established running game, man, yeah.
But you know what? This is the kind of game, what I saw of the Broncos this Sunday,
the
kind of game that, like, if they were to make the wild card or whatever, like, I feel like that would be the offense that fucking showed up, because they're not quite there yet.
Yeah,
that's true. Talk about a team that's not quite there, the Jaguars, and still they're 5-3 because of cupcakes like this. They took on the Raiders.
Gino was mad.
Oh yeah, Gino was mad. I will say one thing, and maybe some men out there who are listening or watching.
Oh my God, here we go.
Disagree with me. No, wait. It's not the way I think you're going with it.
Okay, go for it, Todd.
So Jaguar fans were in the stands, and there was a woman wearing leopard jaguar type animal print outfit.
Okay.
Her man, who is balding and had a goatee and was very portly, was wearing matching pants. Animal print.
Where was this?
At the Raider
What?
game. So yeah, and he had,
Uncle Carl and Aunt Jane.
He had the whole whiskers going. He had the animal print armbands. All I'm saying is that's not a good look on a woman. I am to this day going to my grave saying, if you got a girl that wears animal print, she is trouble, and she will cheat on you in a heartbeat. I'm just going to my grave with that. She's no good.
Are you speaking from experience, Todd Fox?
Yeah. Hit and run. All I'm saying is hit and run, baby. That's the game plan for animal print on a woman. Hit and run.
Damn.
I mean, Cruella DeVille. Cruella DeVille. She had Dalmatian. She wasn't that well. Yeah, she was crazy.
Yeah, but you know that man that was wearing those kind of pants that are reserved for a whore would not be in Raider Nation if Raider Nation did exist in Vegas. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. That's not common to see. That's not common to see. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
The real Raider fans would have beat his ass.
Dude, off topic, but there was a video a long time ago, man, of a Raiders fan stabbing somebody in the stadium. I think it was like in the early 2000s, man. Raiders fans are different.
That was a Chargers and a Raiders fan, I think.
It could have been. Yeah, it could have been. But
did you ever hear the story about the Dolphins going to Oakland in a playoff game where a Dolphin fan was wearing a Dolphins jacket in Raider Nation? And this is before we had some really serious things in other sports with security. Mm-hmm. And at the time, the Raiders had hired their own security team. And guess what their security team was made of? Hell's Angels. And a lot of those guys were Raiders. Yeah, and so the Dolphin fan went into the black hole in a playoff game where the Dolphins were going back and forth. 4 Raider fans pulled him past 3 security guys who were Hell's Angels, took him to the bathroom, beat the shit out of him, and then took turns pissing on him while he was knocked out.
Yeah, you can't disrespect me like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can beat me up. I don't care. If I'm going to the black hole and the Cowboys and you got me. But don't disrespect me by peeing on me, man. Come on now.
Oh, but hey, he turned that into a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. So he sued the NFL and the Raiders, and maybe a little bit of the what was that rapper again? Or not the rapper, the
R. Kelly.
Yeah, maybe he took some R. Kelly. On you. he got some He made that PP into millions, baby.
Hey, he turned it into millions. But yeah, dang. But what an idiot. You don't go to the black hole.
I'd never heard that story. That's crazy.
And to this day, well, I don't know if it's true in Vegas, but in Oakland, when they got sued, they were the only team in the NFL that did not provide its own security or did not pay for its own security services, because most of these companies hire like CTC or those other private security places. Mm-hmm. The NFL had their own security in there because they didn't trust the Raiders.
Dang.
So yeah,
the original bad boy.
Absolutely. But to get back to the game, the Raiders blew this one, man. Had a chance to win it. They were going for 2 at the end. The ball batted back down. Man, a tough loss again for Pete Carroll and the Raiders, although Geno Smith has his best game as a Raider, 29 of 39, 284, 4 touchdowns.
So does Geno go in the Hall of Fame a Seahawk or a Raider?
A Jet, baby, a Jet.
A Jet.
We probably got another one.
A Jet.
We drafted it. Woo.
That's true. That is true.
His Jets highlight was getting his jaw broken. Remember?
Dude, I found out about that, man. I found out about that today. Homeboy knocked him out. Should have paid his debt.
Oh man, I remember that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was gone for the year because his jaw was wired shut.
Dude, you must have hit him with the might of God for breaking his jaw like that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Dude.
For a whole year? Yo, I want to hit somebody that hard to break their jaw.
I remember that story came out. I was like, "You got to be fucking kidding me!" Dude.
He deserved it. I mean, I didn't think he deserved his jaw to be broken, but he did deserve that punch for what he did. That's messed up.
Yep. Yeah. And here's the thing, real quick, before we move on, I will say this about the Jaguars. The only thing I'll say, they are a fraudulent team. I'll go out what Teamer 20 said about the other team he was talking about. I think the Jags are a fraudulent 5-3, dude. They're not that good.
What?
I don't believe they're that good.
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't call the Jags a fucking show stealer, but I could. Okay, I see the Jags as more as a one and done in the playoffs. Wild card. Because they'll find a way to fucking just completely just shit the bed in the first round. They definitely look like one of those teams.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, they beat the Panthers 26-10. They lost to the Bengals 31-27. They beat the Texans 17-10. They beat the Niners 26-21. They beat the Chiefs 31-28, but we beat them 20-12. The Rams annihilated them 35-7. and they barely beat the Raiders. So they have a kind of a cupcake schedule too. All they have left is the Colts and Broncos. The rest of the teams are straight up, So who knows? That's just my opinion. This is where Dominique would say, "You're wrong."
You're wrong.
Now we'll get into a game that is it lived up to the hype of being a shit game, and that was the Saints and
this
the
is
Rams.
horrible.
I mean, I don't have much to talk about this one, dude. I mean,
I honestly didn't see any of this game.
Yeah,
I saw that pass Puka Nacua caught in the end zone for that touchdown. That mug was sweet. That was sweet, man. Matthew Stafford threw it right in the bread basket, and he just caught it in the end zone. And that was a nice pass. That was the only thing I watched about that game. Other than that, this game was predictable. It was going to be a blowout, and it sure was.
Yeah, I know. Rob was upset about that. Saints going 1-8. They didn't look very good. I know they had the rookie in there, but all I got is Stafford's got 22 touchdowns already. So
that man balling.
Yeah.
Wait, the Saints are 1-8?
Yeah, they're 1-8.
Ooh, man, who's gonna fuck up that number?
I know.
Saints or Jets? Who's gonna win a game they're not supposed to? It'll be the Jets, I promise you.
It'll be the Jets.
Week 16, we're not supposed to.
Well, I don't know, man. They're getting rid of all their players. I'm just saying.
Oh, we'll get to that right now.
We'll get to that.
We're close to that. So now we move on to a marquee game that lived up to about the hype. The Chiefs went into Buffalo and took on the Bills. The Bills come away with a win at 6-2. I think Matt said it last week. He said if the Chiefs win this one, they are pretty much back. But fortunately for all the NFL, they didn't win this one. And the Bills held on 28-21. Josh Allen did Josh Allen things. And the defense is getting healthier for the Bills. Are they that scary team in the AFC to you?
I don't know. I'm going to say this. I think right now, the Patriots are a little more scarier than the Bills right now. Not just as of right now, currently. But the Bills, they did beat the Chiefs, which is a really good feat. So I'll give them that credit. Chiefs had opportunities to actually win, if not tie it. Then I think they threw the Hail Mary at the end of the game, didn't convert. So it was a very good game. The Chiefs should have won this one. I guess the referees didn't help them out in this game, so that's probably why they lost. I don't know. That's what you guys all say. But Bills are they're a good team, but I don't know. I think the Patriots right now are scarier than them.
That's interesting. Randy, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this just reminds me of every other Bills team the last, 4 or 5 years since Allen's been the quarterback there. It's like, yeah, I mean, he's had these games where he's beating Mahomes in the regular season, but then when it comes to the postseason, like if they play each other, it's like Mahomes just owns his ass. So, I mean, I don't like I said, this looks just like any other Bills team the last 5 years. Yeah, they're going to impress in the regular season, but let's see what happens when the dates get real small.
Rob said the Bills are as soft as butter.
I kind of agree because I watched some of that game, and there was a couple of instances where they got the Chiefs into like 3rd and 17. There actually was a 4th and 15, and Mahomes converted, and not on penalties either. Like he just danced around and found an open guy and threw a dart. I'm like, what the hell, dude? And then you had Travis Swift out there making catches, looking like back in the day, Swifty. It was crazy, dude. Like that game was no blowout whatsoever. So.
Hey, don't be so disrespectful, Alex.
And now, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the beast of the West, baby. The Seahawks are back, baby. I mean, the more and more I see this team play, my team, the more and more I am just falling in love with them jerseys. I'm just telling you, I was right all along when they got Sam Darnold. I'm telling you all along, the offensive line looks great. The only thing I'm disappointed they didn't get that right guard in the trade deadline, but they did pick up Shaheed from Rob's Saints, and now you put him with Horton. Here's a who, because you don't need Kupp because Kupp sucks. And you got the best receiver in football with almost 1,000 yards through 8 games. I mean, he's going to break all kinds of records. He's probably going to break large and single season record. He could have 2,000 yards by the end of the season. Crazy, crazy shit. Seattle, Darnold in this game against Washington, 17 of 17 to start the game. He was throwing darts to the rookie, Smith. I mean, just incredible game, guys. And again, they beat the Washington Commies. And then you had that injury. Obviously, Seattle's defense is for real. They did some stuff all night. They had, and I'll brag one more thing, as Matt disappears. I will say this. He has that look. I will say this. The defense of Seattle, the pass rush is the number 1 in the league. The number 1 in the league with only rushing 4, getting to the quarterback. So I'm loving that. I'm used to Pete Carroll's soft-ass defense. So anyway, the big thing that came out of this, besides the Seahawks dominating, is why the hell are you leaving an injury-prone quarterback in there in a game that basically you punted the drive before, guys? This I mean, if Washington had any chance the rest of the way, it's finito. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I just want to say this. If Darnold is so fucking great, how come he's throwing for 330 yards, but a guy like Joe Flacco's throwing for almost 500? Answer me that one, huh?
We didn't need him to throw 500, Randy.
Wait a minute, Todd. Are you saying you like Sam Darnold now?
And Darnold, we trust, baby. I've been saying
you were killing this man for years, man. Don't give me that bull crap. No, don't put them down, Todd. You keep that same energy.
Dude, Randy, you know it, because when me and Matt, even before I met you, bro, we did a show on a radio station and we were doing a football pick'ems. And I'm like, look at that big-headed quarterback they got from SC.
I remember when you and Carlos used to do the show. You guys used to give him shit.
You gave him six, man. Don't give me that. And Darnold, I trust. Get out of here with that.
Always the Darnold Todd remembers.
By the way, the Darnold jersey's in the mail, baby. I'm a show.
Disgusting.
Hey, jump on that bandwagon, Todd.
Oh god! Hey. Todd gonna Instagram him just the jersey you want.
That was funny. Real quick though, I'm with you, Todd. This game was pretty much over.
Oh,
man,
dude, they kicked their fucking ass.
Why do you keep Daniels in? I don't know. Like you said, they punted the previous position, and the game was pretty much over. It's not like they were going to catch up and win. And that gruesome injury. His elbow he was facing east. His elbow was facing west. That mess wasn't horrible.
Before Randy, you give a take, I gotta tell you what happened when I was watching that live. So when I was watching it live, his right hand went under his left hamstring, and the player fell on his hamstring. So I was focused on his hamstring, and I looked at Steve Lease. I'm like, oh damn, he messed up his hammy again. And then they were the way Tarico was talking. I'm like, why are they holding his arm? And they wouldn't show it again. So she got like one of those automated updates on her phone. And she's like, babe, it wasn't his hamstring. I looked, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
All
I gotta say was I didn't see much of this game, maybe just a few highlights, man. But man, I was sitting there at work watching those highlights, and that came up, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah. And I went and showed all the girls at work, and they're like,
that elbow, that man.
Oh, dude. What is it with Washington quarterbacks, man?
And Seahawks injuring them. Because if you remember, RG3's career was over by us almost. You know what I mean? Like, we took him out on that same turf. You saw Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Joe Theismann back in the day.
Joe Theismann, yeah. That was the worst, Joe Theismann.
That stadium is haunting to Redskins quarterbacks.
Agreed. But I don't agree with keeping him in, especially if he's already came back from an injury. The game's over. Take the L, throw in your backup, so that way you can live another week and see what happens. But he's definitely going to be done for. I don't know if he's going to be done for the year. I would sit him out for the year because the season's pretty much, I think, is over. But, they said it was only a dislocated elbow.
That's crazy.
It didn't look just dislocated. It looked worse than that.
Yeah, in either way, though, the good thing is it wasn't his throwing arm.
Mm-hmm.
But if you noticed after that injury, Seattle, I thought they were going to bring Milroe or Locke in, which they eventually did, but they had my Sammy Dimes out there. A couple more possessions, and they were doing shotgun handoffs. I'm like, dude, don't even do that. Like, freaking just bring in Milroe or Locke, and let's walk through this game. It's a wash, dude. So.
What do you mean it wasn't? Dan Quinn said it wasn't time to take Daniels out
when he got hurt.
Apparently,
no. Yeah. I guess prior to him getting hurt.
Oh,
well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. I don't know. You should have followed your instincts on this one and followed your experience. This game was over, and the guy he just came back from an injury. You want to preserve him, especially with the game being out of hand. It wasn't out of hand. It could have been. I think y'all was up like 2 touchdowns at the time, but
no, it was 38-7.
But weren't the Seahawks?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. All night.
Yeah, we were hitting him all night, dude. Like,
so by the fourth quarter, you should have fucking took him out. It's like, there's no way you're hitting my quarterback anymore. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck on thing. Your ass is in there. You take the hits.
Well, you know what Rex Ryan said, which was very interesting. He's like,
I like Rex.
Yeah, he said the drive before they punted with like 10 minutes left to go. So if you've conceded right there down that much, like, bring your starters out. He said that when I was with the Jets, I kept the starters in sometimes, but we'd run conservative handoffs and stuff. He goes, you could have just did that. He goes, why is he throwing and running around down 31 points?
Oh, shit.
So he was dead on, dude. He said that they should probably think about firing Quinn. So
nah.
Now
I don't know, dude. Like, he's one of those coaches that, he's coached in Atlanta now, and he's coached in Washington, and each place he's gone, he started off pretty fucking hot, but he seems to just like get in his own head, and he seems to become real mid, dude. Like, he's just like, what happened? What happened, dude?
I don't know, but that seemed to be like one of those decisions that you can't funk up in high school. So why are you doing that in the NFL?
Yeah.
Now let's get to the Monday Night Football game, which Matt is excited. He's tingling with anticipation to talk about. The Arizona Recards of irrelevancy take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, you can't say that now.
They were relevant this week.
You know why, right? The midget wasn't in there.
Because I picked them. Hey, you know what? Hey, when we were making these picks last week, weren't we thinking that Murray was going to play?
Yeah, there was a good opportunity that Call of Duty was going to be playing, but didn't work.
I wish he did.
I'm not going to lie. I didn't even know, like, going into the game, and I didn't even watch, like, maybe 5 minutes of this game, really. A couple plays here and there. But honestly, I didn't even know that Murray wasn't playing until I saw, the updates on my phone here and there.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Matt. We've been waiting for Marvin Harrison Jr., the murderer of the third, to come through with a good game, and he picked Dallas 7.
He did. Of course. Every team, if you need a confidence boost, play us, man. Play us. Jacoby Brissett looks like Joe Montana again. Marvin Harrison Jr. looking like Jerry Rice out there, just killing us, man. Did you see that juke he did on that easy, quick route run he did on Deron Bland? They stuffed the box, and he's the only one outside, and he just tiptoes, turn right, Deron Bland falls, and there's an easy touchdown. Even CeeDee Lamb was like, goddamn. I swear, man, our defense is awful. It's awful, and I can't believe I picked Arizona. Honest to God, honest truth. Arizona has our number. I don't think we've beaten them in the past in years, man. I don't think we've ever beat Arizona in a long time. I think it was 1996.
Beamer says 9 out of the last 10 games, Arizona's won.
Yeah, and I think it started back in 97 when we lost in the playoffs to them. I know we lost to a playoff game to Arizona. Ever since then, we haven't won since. And I thought this was going to be the year we changed that. Jacoby Brissett, whether it was Kyler Murray or Jacoby, I thought, Dak with the experience. Offensively, we're at home. When we're at home, our offense produced 40 points. Dak, the last 2 games, only has 1 throwing touchdown. That is not an MVP caliber player. And everyone was raving he's playing like an MVP, which he was the first 5-6 games. He was. The last 2, not so much. And it's very disappointing because even though our defense gave up 27 points in the fourth quarter, we shut them down. So we had opportunities. If we would have kicked field goals instead of trying to go for it on 4th and 4, what the hell are you thinking? Clock management was also a factor. I swear, I'm not going to sit here and say we beat ourselves. I'm giving Arizona all the credit they deserve. They definitely did what they're supposed to do against us, what every team does against us. But we had chances to win and catch up, and we didn't take advantage. We decided to kick a 68-yard field goal. That's the only time we want to kick a field goal, and 68 yards. Yes, I know he's Brandon Aubrey's doable to make that, but damn it, that's a tough field goal to kick, y'all. And
Jaguars did it.
I'm done. We're horrible. We're not making the playoffs. I know we got to trade with your boy Quentin Williams. I like that trade, but one player ain't going to help us. We picked up Wilson from the Bengals. The Bengals defense is worse than us, and we get a player from the Bengals to say this trying to help us.
Why are you guys making trades?
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
What the
We
fuck?
picked a player from the worst defense that's worse than us. It's not the same as us. And we're saying, oh, this is going to help us get better. Jerry Jones, look, man, thank you for what you did for our franchise. Go home. Enjoy your money. Go like Hugh Hefner. Do something. It's go. You got to go, man. He's killing us. That's all I got to say.
You want to address this one, Randy?
Yeah, Mr. Only one that picked Arizona.
I didn't realize I still had it on the screen. Is it a bad move for me as an offensive coordinator to call for an onside kick when we are up 45-7? Why are you kicking an onside kick?
Yeah, definitely. You're going to get your players' asses kicked for that.
You're probably being talked about in coaches' circles. Like, what a dick! Fuck him.
Yeah, it is a dick move. That's a dick move.
That is a dick move.
Go like Hefner. I'm dead.
That's sort of like when I was in high school. Quick story: baseball. We were up 9-1 in a game, right? 8th inning.
Mm-hmm.
I get on base with a single, and I was like, "Damn, I should have tried to stretch it to a double." And then I'm at first base, and the first pitch I take off, and I steal second base. And the second baseman, the second baseman comes over to me, and he goes, "You're lucky you don't have another bat in this game." And then just like not even thinking about it, I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Because we would have beamed your ass." And then I get back in the dugout, and the coach is like, "Why would you have done that? They would have beamed your ass."
It's just unwritten rules that you just gotta have sportsmanship.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now, everybody, that was the recap for week 9. Let's get that all out of the way. We'll talk about Sauce Gardner to the Colts because I think that was the most relevant trade. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, we're going to give a quick recap, Randy, of just the standings so far moving into week 10.
All right. So real quick for the weekly standings, Rob in first place at 10-4, Mario in second at 10-4, Eric in third at 9-5, Omar in fourth at 9-5, Coach Mateo at fifth at 9-5, and Matt Mativier down in the toilet bowl at 8-6. For the host division, Dominick in first place at 9-5, Matty Matt in second at 9-5, myself at 8-6 in third place, and Todd in the toilet bowl in fourth at 8-6. Overall, Coach Mateo, 92-41. Second place, Omar, 92-42. Third place is Mario at 86-48. Fourth is Eric at 85-49. Fifth is Matt at 85-49. And down in the toilet bowl for the viewers is Rob at 84-45. And for the host division, Dominick taking first place this week at 88-46. Todd falls to second, also at 88-46. Myself in third at 78-56, and Matty still down there in the butthole at in fourth place at
crawling out of there
and 58. He's bivouacking out there slowly because I decided to be a dipshit a week or two ago.
Fuck. Well, with that being said, gentlemen, we're going to start the Week 10 preview, and it starts out with not the who gives a fuck game of the week, but it's pretty damn close. The Raiders on Thursday, 2-6 with all the Geno love, going to Denver 7-2. Tickets going for as low as $157, partly cloudy and 57 degrees, a little balmy.
Denver you need for 30 seconds.
Yes. Denver is a 9.5 point favorite. No, I don't. The only thing I'll say on this, guys, the only thing that'll make it entertaining is if the Raiders going all silver like they used to do on the road, looking all dapper, and the Broncos go with those orange crushes because they are going to crush the hell out of Geno in this one. I like Denver to cover that 9.
Yeah, I got Denver covering that 9. Although divisional games do produce good games, I just don't think it's going to happen here. Give me the Broncos.
Randy?
Nah, not in short weeks. I don't think. I think it'll be a lot closer. Give me the Broncos 18-12.
18-12. Wow, another field goal fest.
Ooh. What does Dom got?
Yeah, what does Dominator have? Because you're going to fill in with Dominator's picks.
All right. 1 second.
I guarantee you, Dom got the Broncos.
Ooh, actually, he has the Broncos.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I was gonna be like, man, that's way too early for an island.
I was gonna say, what Dom know?
Yeah, I was gonna say that was way too early for an island boy, dude.
Yeah.
Sure. Now it's 6:30 in the morning on Sunday morning, live from Berlin, Birkenstocks and everything. Tickets going as low as $242 American over there. The Colts are a 6.5 point favorite, 48.5. This could be a sneaky good one because again, which Falcons team is going to show up? They're 3-5, but the Colts are 7-2. Do the Colts recoup or do the Falcons show up? That's the key question in this one. Give me that 20 seconds, dude, because I'm going to need it for this one. Mm-hmm. Man, if the Colts are for real, even though they played tough with 6 turnovers, they should put up some points in this one. Getting the Jets corner is going to help that defense. But if the Falcons can put together some drives too, this could be very interesting. I don't think the Colts cover, but they win.
All right, Matty.
This feels and smells like a trap game for the Colts. Ooh. I don't know, man. This might be a very, very close one. I think the Colts prevail. I don't think they lose back-to-back games. And I know this is going to be tough for Falcons because if they lose this one, it's pretty much all she wrote for that division. So give me the Colts in a close one.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a really close game. I think we're going to see the Colts struggle a little bit after, the game they played against the Steelers this past week. But ultimately, I think they're going to come out on top. So give me the Colts 26-22.
Ooh, I can see that.
I can see that as well. Now to our first American.
Who Dom got?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Dom has the Colts.
Of course.
Clean sweep on that one. Now it moves us to another one that could have been the Who Gives a Fuck game of the week, but the Bears are playing good. The Bears go to 6-3. They're 5-3 right now. Giants are 2-7, 0-5 on the tickets are going as low as $220. Bears are 3.5 point favorites, 36 degrees and cloudy. So cold over there in Chicago. 48.5 is your total. Man, quick 20 seconds for me. And man, I if the Giants were healthier, I would say I would almost pick the Giants in this one. But I'm expecting Mr. Colored Fingernails to come through with a good football game. And I do think the Bears 6-3. It's hard to say, but they are going to win this game.
All right, Matty.
I got to toot my own horn a little bit because I picked the Bears to be second place in that division. And I think I'm on to something. So, I'm going to pick the Bears to win this one, to keep that win streak going. Again, when you play the Cowboys, you get good. After Cowboys, that game, Caleb Williams has been playing really good. So give me the Bears to win this
Okay.
Just 1 second. No, I don't need 20 seconds. I think it's going to be a really good game. Give me the Bears 27-24.
No more Giants for you?
No,
Oh.
I don't like Jackson Dart on the road, man.
Yeah.
Wow, who Dom picked?
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Bears.
He picked the Bears?
Bears.
Yeah, we're all in agreement again. So let's move. Let's go on to the next game here. I don't need 20 seconds in this, but we'll talk this up. We'll spend more time on the startup on this one.
Cal, stop talking.
84 degrees and thunderstorms. So a chance of a stoppage in this game. Will it affect the game? Bills 6-2, Dolphins 2-7. Tickets are going as low as $118. A lot of Bills fans will make it down there. Bills are 10-point favorites. 50.5 is your total. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills.
Yeah, I'm with you. No need 20 seconds. Give me the Bills.
Dom has the Bills, and I have the Bills 30-17.
Bills by murder.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yep. That's his thing, dude. Tamir 20 has been killing it with that all year.
I like that. Bills by murder. I like that.
Now let's move on to a purple on purple fight here. The Ravens take on the Vikings. 3-5 Ravens, 4-4 Vikings. This is the mid-championship. Tickets going as low as $133 in Minnesota. Baltimore is a 4.5-point road favorite. 48.5 is your total points. It's indoors, obviously. I'm going to look at it like this. Give me the 20 seconds, Randy. The Vikings, although looking very good against Detroit, something tells me Lamar Jackson is going to have that offense brewing. I know the defense is not good as years past, but I think they will make enough plays to defeat the Vikings. Vikings do look better, but give me the Ravens to cover.
All right, Matty.
The power of the grape streets. Let's see. This is going to be a good game, I think. And I'm with you on this one, Todd. I think with Lamar Jackson being back on the throne, the Ravens are a better team. So give me the Ravens +7.
Okay.
All right. Dom has the Ravens.
And so do you, right, Randy?
Who did you guys all pick?
We all picked the Ravens.
Okay. Yeah, this is where we become an island boy.
No, what?
I'm an island boy.
Wow.
Give me the Vikings, baby. I like the Vikings at home on this one. They're playing some good ball. McCarthy looks good. I don't think the Ravens can beat him on the road. So give me the Vikings 30-27.
He's an island boy.
He's an island boy. Every week you've been an island boy, Randy. I know.
He sure has, dude. He's found a way to be an island boy. And now it's what you all been waiting for.
Let's hear it.
The Who Gives a Fuck Game of the Week.
Yeah.
There it is, baby. This game, if you are watching it, and I'm sorry, Randy, but
Jets are
well, we know who that is.
The Browns 2-6 against the suddenly purging Jets 1-7, 0-5 at home. Something's got to give, boys. Is it going to be a tie? Because the Browns are 0-4 on the road. Jets are 0-5 at home. Something's got to give. Now, tickets are going as low as $46. And if the game didn't make you feel miserable enough, weather is calling for 55 degrees and rain.
Oh, this is going to be horrible.
This might be the shittiest game of the week.
Who's the running back? Jesus. Oh, Breece Hall. Hey, stream Breece Hall.
Dude, Cleveland is 2.5-point favorites. 37.5 is your total.
That's horrible.
Give me that 20 seconds.
Disgusting.
Dude, Randy, I wish the Jets were playing better. I wish the Browns were playing better. This could be so much better of a football game, at least offensively. but I'll take the Browns in a stinker, 9-6.
9-6. 9-6.
Ew.
Ugh.
You need 20, Matty?
Maybe. Let's just throw it out there. I don't know, man. Your team just got rid of their key players. Sauce is gone. Williams is gone. Justin Fields is your quarterback. Brees Hall's still there. He might be gone. Give me that sound effects by 5. Give me the Browns.
Yeah, I don't need 20 seconds. Give me the 22-7. That's give me the Browns 22-7.
You're giving your team 20. You're disrespectful, man.
Did we not just talk about who we gave away?
You're right. You're right.
What did
both on the defensive side of the ball too?
Did Dom pick the Browns?
Oh yeah, hold up. Yes, he did.
Wow, I was gonna say he better not be an island boy.
Of course he
did. All right, so that'll move us. So we go from that game to, my goodness, could this be the game of the week? 83 degrees and humid in Tampa. Tampa's 6-2, fresh off a bye, taking on them red-hot New England Patriots. Drake May versus Baker Mayfield. Tampa Bay is a 2.5-point favorite. 48.5 is your total. Tickets going as low as 241. Give me that 20 seconds on this one, dude.
Oh,
man, this is a very tough game to pick. If the Patriots can ball control and make a special teams play, I could see them winning this game straight up. But if the Buccaneers can maintain some offense, I know they got some injuries. I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers by 3, 20-17.
Oh, this is a good one.
All right, Matty.
I don't know. This might be the game of the week. I haven't seen the other games. I'm leaning towards the Patriots, but I could definitely see the Bucs winning this one. But since you picked the Bucs, Todd, I'm going opposite of what you pick. Give me the Patriots in a close one.
All right.
All right. Dom has. Oh God, what game was this again? My bad.
Bucs against the Patriots.
Yeah, Bucs against Patriots. Okay.
He got the Bucs, I bet.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, he does have the Bucs actually.
Okay, Randy, am I an island boy?
No, sir, you're not. I actually got the Patriots this week, 24-20.
Wow. Yeah, that's gonna be a good game. This is one that's gonna tip the scale in someone's favor.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right. The next game going on to Carolina. Now, if Carolina just shows up and does their thing, we're talking about through the first 10 games, Carolina's potentially 6-4. They have Rob's Saints in the way. The Saints come to town, but they won't be marching out. They'll be waddling out. 70 degrees and humid. Carolina's only a 5.5-point favorite. $67 is your total. What is it called? Lowest ticket. I don't need 20 for this one, dude. The Panthers, if they just play the way they've been playing, they should be 6-4.
I don't know, man. This sounds like a trap game to me.
Then pick it.
Give me the Panthers. Give me the Panthers.
Not so
cocky. Dom has the Panthers. As well as I do too. I got the Panthers 24-17.
It's a divisional game, man. Oh, yeah, I'll give it the Panthers. I'm sorry.
All right, a clean sweep again. Now that moves us on to the Texans. It's not official. There still is a chance that C.J. Stroud could play. But the Jaguars in a division game go to Houston. Houston 3-6 now, or 3-5, I should say. The Panthers are 5-3. If the Texans win this game, they are in the division chase still. But if not, it is over, bend over. Tickets going as low as $43. Houston, though, despite all that, is a 1.5 favorite. What is Vegas thinking?
What is Vegas thinking with Houston lately?
I don't know. I'll just say this. I don't need 20 seconds. Give me the WNBA superstar to get the dub.
You want to clarify who that is, Todd Fox?
The fraudulent Jaguars.
If CJ Stroud plays, I could see them winning. I don't think he's playing with a concussion protocol, so give me the Jaguars to win this one.
All right, let's see who Dom's got. Dom has the Jaguars, and so do I. Jaguars, 24-18.
Yeah.
In an ugly one, yes. Now that moves us on to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest, where Seattle has dominated this matchup the last 8 games. They are 8-0 against the Recards. The Midget Man should be back for this game. I sure hope he is, because Brissett might make this one close. Even though Seahawks are a 6.5-point favorite, tickets is going as low as $144. 62 degrees and partly cloudy. Don't need 20 seconds, baby. We are going to run them ragged with speed and then beat up on the quarterback with a pass rush. Give me the Seahawks in double-digit victory.
It's in Seattle, correct?
Correct.
Damn. If it was in Arizona, I would have picked Arizona. But because it's in your 12s, I'm going to run with Seattle in this one. Give me Seattle.
Yeah, Dom has the Seahawks, too.
Are you going to go back-to-back, Randy, with Arizona, man? Come on.
Can we get the Island Boy?
Oh, we go. And then you get that look. What we talking about, Randy?
Give me the Seahawks. 27-17.
You scared me there for a minute. I was gonna say.
I thought he was gonna pick Arizona.
Huh, what's that?
I really thought he was gonna pick the Cardinals.
Yeah, I thought so too, man. I was like, you must not want to win this week.
He had that look.
And now, again, if you didn't think the Patriots Buccaneers game was the game of the week, this one possibly could replace it, and that is the Rams 6-2 traveling up to Santa Clara to take on the 6-3 49ers. Tickets going as low as $185. Partly cloudy, 70 degrees. Rams are a 3.5-point favorite. Purdy, if I had to be a betting man, is not going to start. So keep in mind, Mac Jones gets to start in this one. Give me that 20 seconds. I want to pick the Rams. Stafford looks different. He is throwing the ball really good, but this is game 1 of back-to-back division games. And I think the Niners have just enough mojo to get the dub. They seem to beat the Rams during the regular season a lot. So give me the Niners to get the win over the Rams.
Ooh.
All right, Matty.
That's just hating coming out of your mouth, Todd. And I know it because you hate the Rams more than you. Well, I don't know. You hate both of the team equally. I'm going to sit here and pick the Rams only because they're more healthier than the Niners. That's the only reason. So give me the Rams in a close one.
Yeah, I got the Rams in a close one too. 27-20.
Okay.
And Dom.
Of course, we already know who he picked.
Yeah, of course. No, he picked the Rams. Cue the Island Boy music for Todd.
Stop it.
Oh, I'm an island boy.
He picked the Rams.
That's crazy.
I'm shocked. Dom, you got a lot of explaining to do in the group chat. I swear you do. I'm shocked. This ain't the real Dom.
Yeah,
Don't believe it.
I'm almost assured that every time they play a division team, whether it's the Recards, us, or the Rams, he was going to pick them. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. He did get the Rams.
Wow. Dom,
Shocking.
you know something we don't know?
I guess so. So that moves us on to Lions and Commanders. This game should have been a better matchup, but obviously with Daniels going down, it's what's his name? Is it Tula Sopo or what's his name? The quarterback for the
Mariota, right?
There you go, Mariota. I don't know what I was thinking.
You were thinking of
are you trying to say Tuasiopo? I remember that motherfucker.
That was a long time ago. Damn.
Marcus Tuasiopo or whatever his name was.
Yeah. Damn. Commanders are 3-6. Lions fresh off that loss. $75 is your cheapest ticket in Washington. 8.5-point favorite is the Lions. 59 degrees and cloudy. Dude, yeah, I'm with you guys. Lions by murder in this one. They are going to stick it to them for that loss at home.
Like one of my favorite rappers growing up used to say, Ja Rule, it's murder, baby. Give me the Lions by murder.
Yeah, Dom's got the Lions too. I got the Lions as well, 24-10.
Yeah, it's murder.
All right. Lions straight across the board. Now to the Peacock. Game of the week. Yes. And this one's actually pretty good. So again, you had two other games that were really good between obviously Niners, Rams, Buccaneers, Patriots. Now the remaining two are very good primetime games, in my opinion. Steelers and Chargers. Live from SoFi, $167 is your cheapest ticket. Rams are 2.5-point favorites. Give me 20 seconds on this sucker. Every time I count the Steelers out, they bite me in the ass. And you know what? I'm tired of getting bit in the ass. I've got welts. Give me the Chargers to lose. I'll take the wily veteran on the road. The Chargers still haven't proved it to me yet, and the Steelers keep proving me wrong. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
All right, Matty.
You know, I've generated a lot of hate from a lot of Chargers fans the past couple of years. Rally Chris, Joshua, Alex, all you guys, my boy Steven. I understand why, because I always pick against you guys for the majority of the times. And I'm going to continue that streak, baby. Give me the Steelers to win against the Chargers. Give me that one.
All right. Yeah, I got the Steelers in this one too, 21-16. And, well, you can cue the Island Boy music for Dom. He's got the Chargers this week, folks.
Wow. He's an Island Boy.
He's an Island Boy. He's an Island Boy.
Damn. Okay.
He's a rude boy.
We got some interesting picks this week.
We do.
I must say. So now, Monday Night Football. You have a good one from Green Bay.
Better than the rest?
I don't know. This is up there, man. I mean, now you got four really good games. Packers host the Eagles. Packers 5-2-1. Eagles are 6-2. Tickets going as low as $256. Green Bay is a 2.5-point favorite. 32 degrees, but no precipitation. So it's going to be cold. But the Eagles are used to that cold too. So I'm with Tamir 20 on this one, man. I don't think I need the 20 seconds, although this is a marquee matchup. Yeah, give me the 20 seconds. Dude, every time I pick Jordan Love to make that next step as well, he reminds me of Justin Herbert. He does something to keep his team from winning. And I think the Eagles' run game's been flawed all year, but I think this is one game they get it going. And like Matt said earlier, that injury is going to hurt the Pack. So give me the Eagles on the road, baby.
Oh, what's your points?
I think the Eagles cover 27-20.
Okay. For 47.
That's a good score. Oh man. It's in Lambeau, and that's one of the toughest places to play in. Man, you know I hate to pick the Eagles, but I really want the Green Bay Packers to win just so that, you know what, screw it. Give me Green Bay and Lambeau 28-25.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Who did you pick, Todd?
I went with the Eagles.
Okay.
I think I'm going to regret that pick. I think Eagles going to win.
Yeah.
No, give me Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles too, 24-17. Which means cue the Island Boy music for Matty because Dom's got the Eagles 30-23.
He's an
Island Boy.
He's an Island Boy. Damn.
I'm a rude boy.
Oh man, it's gonna be an interesting week, dude.
I'm definitely gonna work on them Island Boy things this week. I love that shit.
Oh yeah,
we should do it. We should do it ourselves so that way we don't get copyrighted.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, no, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. So
okay.
I need everybody to do some recording this week. Bring out the best vocals you got.
Bring out the best Island Boy things you got.
Island Boy.
Hell yeah. So it's going to be a fun week again, like it always is on the NFL show here as we finish up this week 9 recap and week 10 preview. We look ahead to the following week next week, and we'll be here same bat time, same bat channel. And hopefully, I will be out of the butthole and back into first place by beating the hell out of Dominator, who won this week in this week's pick as I fall to the butthole. And Matty Matt's got himself back into the regular season talk. He's right there.
You're welcome.
And Randy's right there as well. So we'll see what happens. Awesome show, everybody. Any last words?
I just got to say thank you all for chiming in and commenting on our show. We appreciate each and every one of you. And I like to toot my own horn. Cow, cow.
No, it's just, well, fuck, the Jets are back, so here we go.
They are, Randy.
Got a week away from them. Now they're back, so yeah.
I cannot wait to watch that Browns Jets game. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be a really brown game.
Hold on. Other than that, we thank everybody for watching.
Thank you, guys.
See you, everyone.